Hello everyone, welcome to Coders Camp. We are at 8th day of April LeetCode challenge and the problem we are going to cover is letter combinations of a phone number. So the input given here is a string that represents the digits in phone number keypad and we have to return an array list, that is list of strings, which is the combinations of the characters for the corresponding digits in the keypad. So let's understand this problem with an example. So here is our given input digits 2 and 3. The possible characters that are in the phone keypad are, for 2 it is A, B, C, and for 3 it is D, E, F. So here we have to return all possible combinations of pressing 2 and 3 in the keypad. So there are 3 characters for 2 and 3 characters for 3. So obviously if we are selecting A at keypad 2, the possibilities of the combinations are A, D, A, E and A, F. Similarly, by pressing B, we are going to have the combinations of B, D, B, E and B, F, and finally with C, C, D, C, E and C, F. That is the output we are returning here. So how are we going to approach this? So our first approach is going to be iterative, where we are going to get the help of array list to find all possible combinations of the digits. So first our array list is gonna take or consider the first digit given. So it is 2. First we are going to add all the possible characters in the array list. Let's consider our array list name is answer. Our answer is gonna have individually A, B and C. So now moving on to a second digit, that is 3. So the characters in keypad for 3 is going to be D, E, F. Now our answer should have all possible combinations. So what are we going to do? We are going to remove the character at the top of the list, which is going to be A. So now after removing, our list will be having B and C. So now we are going to combine A with all the characters with the next digit. So it is going to add in our list AD, and the next character is AE and then AF. So now we are done with all characters in the next digit. So moving on to our next character in the list, that is in the top, that is B. So now taking B, we are going to add other combinations as well. So it is going to become BD, BE and BF. So finally moving on to the next character C, then again add the character combinations in our list. So it is going to have CD, CE and CF, and the iteration stops. So we are going to indicate how many times we are going to iterate these strings, because if we are taking the first digit, that is 2, then it is going to consider only digit of length 1. If we are considering the next digit, that is 2, 3, then it is going to iterate till all possible digits or the answer which is of length 2. If suppose our input is going to be 2, 3, 4, the next combinations can be GHI. So we are going to iterate all these two combinations with GHI. That is AD with G, ADH, ADI, and moving on to AEG, AEH and AEI. Likewise, it will go till it completes all the possible strings which is of length 2. And further it will have all possible strings of length 3, that is ADG and goes on. So hope you're understanding this approach. This is going to take quadratic or n squared time, as we are going to iterate through all the string and convert it to character array and iterate them all. So now before going to a better approach, we are going to see the code for this. So as I said, I'm going to have an array list or linked list. So doing my basic checks, that if the given input is empty, then we are going to return an empty list as our output. So I'm going to have a string array which is going to hold the mapping of digits with their respective characters. now our mapping string array is ready. We are going to iterate through our given string. So we are going to get each character in the given string, so each digit in the given string. So we are checking this condition because, as I said, for I is equal to 1, it is going to check only of characters of length 1, and for I is equal to 2, it is going to check only of length 2, and then so on. So we are going to remove the top element in the linked list and add all combinations with the next digits characters. So yes, once this is done, all combinations will be added to finally return our list. So yes, let's run. Let's submit. Yes, the solution is accepted. So let us see a better approach in terms of time complexity. So consider the digits. 2 is going to have A, B, C as its corresponding characters, and 3 is going to have D, E, F. So let's represent these combinations in the form of tree. So first we are going to consider all the characters of 2, so which is A, B, and C, and every A is going to map with D, E, F. Similarly, every B is going to map with the D, E, F. And again, every C is going to map with a DEF. So obviously this representation giving us the idea of depth first search. So we are going to perform a recursive DFS to identify or make the combinations possible. So first we are going to have an array list which is empty. We are going to add A, and then once we have added A, we are going to iterate recursively to consider the next digits character. So once it is added with AD, AE and AF, it returns the combination to the next neighbor node, which is B, and then further it adds all the combinations of BD, BE and BF, and then shift back to or backtrack to C. So hope you all understand a basic DFS traversal. So let's go to the code now directly. So yes, let's go to our second solution. So here I'm going to use the same string combinations as the global element, and then I'm going to have my answer linked list, and let's have the basic condition as well. So I'm going to remove the rest, and in between I'm just going to call my DFS function. So yes, my main method is going to call just the DFS function. So let us spend some time in writing the DFS function now. So here my I starts with 0. So I'm going to iterate till my I reaches the digits dot length. That is once we have done with all the digits given in the input. So I'm going to check my base condition that if my I reaches the digits dot length or completed iterating all the characters in the given input, then we are going to just simply return the answer. Our string builder is going to have all our output, so we are simply converting that to string and returning it. If not, we are going to get the current character. So in our previous algorithm, we have added the characters of the first digit and then did all the combinations with the neighboring or second digit. So here we are first going to add all the characters of that particular digit. And again call DFS to the further digits in the given input. So in our previous algorithm, we have used the list dot remove at the top element so that once it is removed, it will add all the combinations. But here, once all the combinations are added, the digit will be still there in the list. So to remove that, we are finally deleting that character. So yes, it is done. So we are simply calling the DFS function. For every DFS, we are iterating from the 0 to the length of the digits given. And every time we are adding the current character and increment to the next character. So finally, once all the combinations are added, we are deleting the current character from the list. So let's run. So yes, let's submit. Yes, the solution is accepted and it runs in 0 millisecond, which is better than our previous solution. So thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, hit like and subscribe. Thank you.